So you have reached the point in your influencer or content creator journey where you are ready to start outsourcing tasks so you can free up your time. And now you're wondering, where do I look? Which tasks should I pass off? How much do I pay them? And a million other questions that I'll be answering in today's episode. So grab your pen and paper and let's get started. If this is your first time coming across our channel, welcome. My name is Brie and I've been an influencer assistant and talent manager for 2 years. I'm also the CEO and lead strategist here at MJ's Marketing VAs, where we help content creators and influencers like you grow and scale their business with administrative support as well as social media strategy. This podcast was kind of started on a whim, hence the name. So this is a podcast because I was doing video content, not too consistently, but I'm currently 7.5 months pregnant. I don't feel like getting on camera, but I have so much to say. And that's why people start podcasts, right? They want to talk and share advice, but not necessarily always be on camera. So I decided to test this out. I had a lot of videos planned to come out, especially for Q4, the busiest time of year for content creators. And I was like, I don't want to get on camera, but I want to share this information in video form. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a podcast, see how it goes. The worst that could happen is that I go back to video content after I have my baby. So we'll see how it goes. I'd love for you guys to subscribe, grab your pen, paper, and download our hiring and influencer assistant checklist and guide. It's very short, but it helps you when you're interviewing or having consultation calls with different influencer assistants, maybe even editors or graphic designers. Make sure you download that to help you, and let's get started. The first thing you should do when you feel like you're ready to hire is make a list of all the tasks that you do. Then you're going to move the tasks that you don't like to do or are tired of doing to the other side of the paper to help you narrow down who your first hire should be. That might look like an influencer assistant, virtual or in person, an editor, or graphic designer. Once you know which position you want to hire, you can head to TikTok or LinkedIn and type it into the search bar. Most of the time, influencer assistants, editors, and graphic designers work as freelancers, meaning you won't have them on payroll or be sending them a W-2. They'll invoice you every month, and when it's time for taxes, they will send you a W-9, and you might be required to send them a 1099. That's what we do at our agency. I'm not a tax professional. Definitely talk to your own accountant, but I say head to LinkedIn or TikTok and type in the position you're looking for, because the best people in this position have their profiles optimized and have influencer assistant or editor or graphic designer in their search and their name, so it comes up when people are searching. That's how clients find us. And I've had one client find us through YouTube, which is why I'm making this video, how to hire an influencer assistant, because she was also looking for like tips, because influencer assistants are still very new in this industry and so much is changing, but creators and influencers, they need help, they need assistance, and she was looking for more information, found our channel. And like I just mentioned, influencer assistants are still pretty new to the industry, so pricing will vary. You might find an influencer assistant who charges hourly or has set packages like we do, which does make it easier for you to budget, since you'll know, hey, I'm paying this much a month for these tasks to get done, which means I have to make sure I do this set of tasks. I can't really speak on pricing and packages for editors and graphic designers because we have those services built into our packages. So that would be something you have to look more into on your own and see if you have the budget to pay for these different positions separately, or if you want an influencer assistant that's rounded with their own packages. So lots of research, and always interview as many people as you can, or set up consultation calls depending on how their business is ran. Some influencer assistants are more established, i.e. us having an agency. We have a whole application process. Then if I think we're a good fit, I'll send you a scheduling link. Some assistant editors or graphic designers might just offer free consultations off the bat. Or if you want to put your own ad out there or put it on Threads, Instagram stories. I've seen it in so many different ways. So it really does depend. I feel like I'm rambling. I want to circle back. And before I wrap up this episode, I want to talk about qualifications you should look for before you're hiring and even hopping on a consultation call. Hiring an influencer assistant can be very intimidating and scary because you're trusting someone to help build your business and have access to sensitive information. So before you hire, make sure they have a portfolio, offer consultations, like I said, mutually beneficial contract, maybe willing to sign an NDA if that's what you prefer. I can say that every creator I've worked with that had over, let's say about 200,000 followers has asked me to sign an NDA. And I think that might become more of the norm in this industry, especially when you see videos from smaller creators who are selling their email list and email contacts from these brands, which are so tacky and unprofessional. I'm talking about the ones that it's not just creators at brand or influencers at brand. They're selling the actual contact name, which yes, you can find it on your own research, but to sell it and make videos that you have it looks tacky, and I'm pretty sure those creators get blacklisted. So just to protect yourself and your business, especially if you're having them in person and they're coming to your house and they're going to know where you live, sorting through PR, and just people can be crazy. So if they're not willing to sign an NDA, that might be a red flag, even if you have no intentions of setting up an NDA. But if you ask them and they're like, no, that should be a red flag. If you have any additional questions about hiring an influencer assistant, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you're interested in hiring our agency, fill out the form in the description box. We will get back to you in 2 to 3 business days, whether it's a good fit or not, and provide you with the next steps. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do have a free influencer assistant checklist down below in the description box. Make sure you grab that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.